Hello and welcome back to Cycle Fab. I'm Larry. Today I want to show you some new tires that I got, and I'll tell you about the reason why I got them. What we have here are some Automax tires. Now these are more aggressive tires. That's the reason why I got them. I use my lawn tractor for a lot more than just mowing lawns. As a matter of fact, I do not even use it to mow my lawn with. I use it for work around the place. Now I have 4 acres of very wooded areas, so it's more of a workhorse tractor than a lawn tractor. Now I do keep the lawn deck on it because every once in a while I do have some brush to mow down, and it works great for that. But what I have been finding out, and I've done this for quite a while, is when I'm pulling a heavy load or really trying to do some uphill work, I just don't have any traction. If the ground's wet, muddy, grass is slick, and it just does not work. Even turning, sometimes I have found that when I go to turn, my wheels turn, but I keep going forward. So I've got this tire right here for the front. Now this, both by the same manufacturers as the rear, is the Automax Snow Hog. Yeah, it's a snow tire. It's meant for using with snow blowers or a snowblower attachment for your lawn tractor. Now the size of this tire is more narrow than the original tire that came with it by 1 inch, but it will fit on a 6-inch rim just fine. Now if you notice the rear tire, which is also an Automax, it's a 29.5 by 8. Now the original tire is a 20 by 8 by 8, but you'll notice this tire is a lot taller than 20 inches if they're going off of this as being a 20 inch. And the reason why is mostly because of the knobbies on it. And also this tire is rather used and worn down. Also, this tire is 1.5 inches wider, but it still fit just fine on 8-inch rim. I did quite a bit of research before I bought these to make sure that they would fit, and yes, they do. Now, I changed my tires myself, and I really didn't have any problem out of the ordinary of getting them on. They're kind of a pain, but like I said, not any more than the normal tires are. Now both of these can be purchased from Amazon. They come in sets of pairs. The Snow Hog sells for $65.99 and the rear set sells for $109.99, and they are very, very well worth it. I've already had these on my tractor and I ran them for a week working. The kind of terrain I have is very gravelly, muddy, grassy, pretty much all of it, uphill, downhill, and the performance difference between these two tires is phenomenal. Just saying that they grip better is an understatement. These things are monsters when it comes to work. Now, you do not want to use these on a nice lawn turf. They will tear it up. These are not meant for mowing your nice manicured lawn with, by no means. And from a guy's standpoint, they really make my tractor look a lot more aggressive. Even though, yeah, it is just a garden tractor. Maybe it's just a guy thing, but I like the looks of it. Now, also, it did improve the stance of it. If you remember in the last video, I changed out the front wheel bearings. I did a bushing to bearing swap on it, which fixed the front end. It was really out. But by putting the larger tires on there, it also raised the stance of my vehicle too. Now, something else I found out, these new tires ride quite a bit more rigid. There's not as much pneumatic cushion in them as with the regular turf tires that come with your riding tractor. I have a Husqvarna. Now, these will fit on pretty much any lawn tractor with the same size rims as these. Now the original tire sizes is 20 by 8-8 on the rears, and the front is 6 by 6-8 on the fronts. And I jumped up to the new front tires of 15 by 5-6, and they swapped over just fine. Now the rear tire is a 20 by 8-8 for the original, and the new tire is 20 by 9.5-8. Now what those numbers mean is height, width, and diameter of rim. So the first number, 20, is the height of the tire. The second number, 9.5, is the width of the tire. And the third number, 8, is the diameter of the rim itself. Now you cannot vary any on the diameter of the rim. That number has to stay the same. But the other numbers you can fudge on a little bit. If you're liking this video so far, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Okay, I want to give you a better close-up of these tires and the difference in the treads, and then I want to show you what they look like on the tractor. Okay, now obviously the tread is worn on the ones that I took off, so you can look to the side and see just how deep these were originally. And now look at these. Huge difference between them. Really a nice aggressive tire. And I do not have any problems whatsoever in turning or maneuverability. It improves it so much more with the new tires on the front. Now the rear, I still had some tread left on this rear tire, but my God, this thing right here, this is just awesome. I mean, this does not break way. I was pulling a heavy trailer the other day, loaded down with firewood, and it just went right along, did not slip. Just a fantastic tire. Okay, now I want to show you what they look like on the tractor. Okay, you can get a much better look at these tires outside in the sun while they're mounted on the tractor itself. And it does give it a better look. Not that many people look at garden tractors and say, wow, look at this. But as far as performance goes and workability, it really improved that on this tractor. But not just a little bit either. I'd say at least, 20 to 30% better performance, work performance. So I'm very happy with these. Like I said, I did some research on this quite a bit because I didn't want to buy these things, then not be able to get them on the rim and have a clearance issue with the body of the tractor and also the mower deck. And I have no issues, none whatsoever with that. Plenty of clearance. So I'm very, very satisfied with these. And I just wanted to share it with you guys. If you're having any issues with traction or pulling, these tires will more than definitely take care of that. If you look down below in the comments section, I'll list the sizes of these tires, the names, and where I got them from. Also, if you're interested in the bushing to bearing swap, I'll put that information down below as well. I'll put that link right down here. Again, if you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys next week. Take care.